Hey guys, it's Postbox Pat. Welcome back to a brand new video. And in today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys all the location of the alien artifacts so far that we've got this season, starting off with week 1, working our way to week 4. So let's start off with the week 1. We're going to be starting off in the center of the map, and this is the first location for the artifact if you've not already collected it. Now you're going to need these artifacts obviously to complete your entire alien, which is really crucial. So I highly recommend going to all these. Now as we continue to rotate around the map, the second one coming in this week, or in the week 1 section, was actually over at the location by the orchard, and it was just inside of the forest on the left side. You'll see it popping up right here, and there is your second one, which you got in the orchard right there. Now if we continue to rotate through as well this week, we also got another one over on the tower side by the Sweaty Sands location, also known as Believers Beach this season. I'll show you guys the spot of that. I'm just going to go around and show you guys all of them in this video. Like I said, as always though, if you are new, do consider smashing that subscribe. Here you can see the third one for week 1, just located on the ramp up right here. That's the third one right there for week 1. Now if we continue to rotate out of here again even further, we're going to head down towards the actual location of the Burger restaurant, and we will find another artifact over there, and I'll show you guys the spot of that. We've almost completed the week 1 rotation, so let's load ourselves in to the Burger location, and you should find it inside of, whereabouts was it? It's going to be just inside the barn at the back over here, and that's where it was. So there you have that one, in that barn at the back of the Burger location. And then continuing our way through to the final one in the week 1 section, which is actually all the way over by the Catty Corner location, just on the outside. So I'll show you guys the spot of that. So I'm going to fly over there. You can see Catty Corner is coming in right now. It takes a little bit of time to fly over, but not too long. Gives you guys some time in game as well to land at these different areas. This is going to be the last spot for the week 1. So there's a total of 5. This is the 5th spot. I'm landing in at Catty, and you'll find it just on the outside over here, right there, on top of kind of like the playground area. So that is your week 1 rotation, but not only do we have week 1, we also have week 2. So starting off with week 2 right now, we're going to head in over to the grotto, because that is the first one in the week 2, and you'll find this one just on the upper section of the grotto by this little kind of, I guess, radar dish, and you'll find it right here on the upper section of the grotto. So really cool spot there for the first one. Now continuing rotating through again, we're going to actually go back towards Misty, towards Catty Corner, and you'll actually find this second one for week 2 on the actual location of the Spire Guardian Tower again, but rather than on the tower this time, it's actually inside of the house. So we're going to head over. I'll show you guys the spot of it. You'll see it over here. So as we head in here, see this building right here, it's just underneath, just on the outside, technically inside, and you'll find that one there for the alien artifact. Now continuing rotating through even further, we're going to head back towards the orchard, and this time it's not actually going to be in the orchard. It's going to be cutting a little bit earlier by the bridge connecting over towards the orchard section, and you'll find this one on this bridge down here. So it's going to be the old style bridge from the primal season, and you'll actually find it on the bridge right in the center right there. So I'm sure you guys have probably already got that one. It's quite an easy one to grab unless you've not collected any of these yet and you've only just started collecting them. Now the next one we've also got is actually coming in over at Pleasant Park. You'll actually find this one again by the Spire Tower. A lot of these are situated by the Spire Towers. This time it's going to be on the hill going up by the house again, on the outside of the house underneath the stairs. You'll find that one. And the final one for week 2 is actually going to be over towards the actual location of Fort Crumpet, but rather than be inside of the fort, or it's actually going to be on the outer section near the IO base. And I'll show you guys the location of this as we go over, and then we'll move on to week 3 and then finally week 4. I hope this is really helping you guys out. I'm going to continue to do these throughout the season because I know it would really help myself out. I haven't actually collected all these for myself. I just know where they are. I will be collecting them all. So over at this section, you want to come in and you will find it on top of the dish right up here, and that is the location of that one. So there you have all of week 2. Now let's move over to week 3 because we've got a bunch of these in week 3, and we're going to first start off up here at Coral Castle. And you'll find this one inside of the Coral Castle main building. It's actually going to be in the center section, right in the center. I'm guessing the reason it's up there is because when Coral Castle does get destroyed, you'll still be able to access that. So that's where that one is. So that's the first one for week 3. Okay, so the second one for week 3 is over at Craggy Cliffs, and you'll actually find this one inside of the building down here where the boats are. You'll notice it's actually inside of here. You go through the gate and you'll find it just above the boat right there. So there you have it. So nice little spot there inside of Craggy. Continue rotating through because now we're going to be heading towards the Boney section of the map over where Tilted's located at Boney, and you'll actually find the location of this one inside one of the buildings there. Again, one that most of you may already have, because I know Boney's still quite a popular spot. Not as popular as the OG Tilted, but it's still a popular one in my opinion. And you should find this in the center building over at Boney, and it should just be around here when you head in. Whereabouts are we? There we are. So it's just there. That's where it is. You'll find it in this building here, which is kind of like in the center of the location, and you'll find it. You'll be able to see it when you're diving in there. So really nice spot there if you haven't already grabbed that one, and continue rotating in for the final one for week 3. There were only 4 in week 3, which was okay, I guess. It's not the best, but it'll do the job. We're now going to be heading into the Slurpee location, and inside of Slurpee you'll find it in the connection to the main building on this right building here with the small tower. If you go inside of here, you'll see it's just in this corner. That is where it's located. So Slurpee, you've got it here. It's on the building connecting to the main building, and you'll find it just in there in the corner. So a really good one, really good spot there for you guys on that week 3 final one. So now we're going over to week 4. That's this week's one, and we've got all the new ones. I'm going to be starting on the left side of the map, working our way over to Steamy where the final one will be located. Okay, we're now heading on to week 4, and I'll show you guys the location of all 5 this week. We've actually got some really difficult ones to find, so I'll try and give the best explanation I can. The first one's actually inside of Holly Hedges, and you'll find this one here inside the center garden section, underneath this little kind of like shack where all the stuff is stored. I guess this little storage unit, that's where you'll find it in the center. So make sure you're heading into Holly Hedges, right in the center garden center. You'll find it right there, okay? Holly Hedges, that one is, guys. That's the most important spot for you guys to land. Okay, next one we've got is inside of Weeping. Now, again, this one's a little bit more difficult. This one took me a while to find because it's actually located by the climbing frame section, kind of. So you know where the climbing frame is in the center where you've got like the playground area? This is where it's located. So you've got the building on the left, you've got the building on the right. It's the building on the right, and you see this window right here? It's through there, and you'll find it right there. You can either head in through the front of the building or the back and go down here and build up to it, or just head straight through this window or the ceiling, and you'll get to it that way. For more kind of clarification on that, it's by the actual reboot van. I know it's a little bit difficult because not many people really go here. So that's where it's located, on that building right there. Next one we've got for you is inside of Lazy. Again, more of a difficult one this week because it's not in an easy spot, and a spot which you probably would never ever go unless you were desperate for loot. I don't know. I have never seen anyone land here. This is going to be in the very back building by the yellow house over at Lazy. This is Lazy here. So you got the yellow house, and you want to go inside of this kind of like back section, garage type thing. Go inside of here and you'll find it, and that's where it's located. So really strange, a really strange spot for it, but yeah, yellow house, back section, 2x1, and you'll find it in there. So really nice little spot there. And over at Dirty, this one again is on a weird spot again. Probably no one would land here, but I'll show you guys it because obviously you want to grab them all to get your aliens fully upgraded. This one is going to be located inside of Dirty Darts, just on the outer side this time. So it's not going to be like the easiest one to spot, but I'll show you guys where it is. If you head around over here, you'll actually find it behind this blue container right there. So not too bad, but again, a spot which you probably wouldn't notice really if you're in loot in this section, because there isn't really much loot around here. So that's where it's located there, that pink one. And then the final one is coming in over at the Steamy Stats location for week 4, and this one is going to be located on the green pipes. So as you head into here, there's a bunch of green pipes connecting Steamy all together, and it's actually located on the number 4 building, which is in the center, and you'll find it on the pipe right here. So that's the location of that alien artifact. I hope this has given you a good overview of all the artifacts locations so far in Fortnite, and I hope this video does help you out upgrade your aliens. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you're new around here. I'll keep you updated on all the artifacts as we go throughout the season. And once again, this is Postbox Pat, signing out.